Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Putty, and welcome to another episode of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, the final episode of 2015. Not the final episode of 2015 in real life, because, you know, there's tons left, I'm sure, but the final episode of 2015 in the game. This is Anything Goes, and later on in the episode we'll be having the Night of the Champions. Fuyuko Higa is not here tonight, along with a couple of the other gals, so unfortunately, she is missing her opportunity. If she was here, she would be getting the title later this month. But she's not. Belle Bryden is furious at me for a number of decisions I'm about to take. But yes, let's run this show. Not a lot of pre-show segments. A low-key show with a pretty damn fantastic main event, which just comes out of nowhere. There's no build to it. It's just amazing. Anyway, let's get going. Ernie Turner cuts a promo to open up the show. These two have a pull-apart brawl. Typical pre-show nonsense. Good match in the pre-show. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. A B promo from Fro. Ooh, that's a Skype message. And a B+ promo from Belle, and that's both in the pre-show to warm the crowd up. Ready for an A. That's good enough for me. Belle Bryden narrates as a number of women dance in the ring to open up the show. We had to use Lisa because a couple of other girls are missing, so we couldn't fill up the whole segment with everybody else. For sure, cuts a promo on Casey Valentine. And then first match of the night gets a D. Midnight Blaze versus Special Edition. Trying to build these two teams up, just get them some tag experience, which is good stuff. Lisa Bowen hypes up Bulldozer Brandon Smith. Then a vignette with Primus Allen. Jeanette Vaughn is defeated by Maribel Mercado. Sam Keith hypes up Casey Valentine. B- is good for that. Casey Valentine cuts a C promo. He's good. He's no Fro, but he's good. This is good enough, especially for a mid-card belt. The Ring Generals defeat Cheetah Boy and El Mitico. Good stuff. I think this might be the mid-show main event. Maybe? Yes. Animal DeVille is hyped up by Farah Hesketh. And then the squash match that follows is a D+. Good. That's a good cooldown match, man. That is a very good cooldown match for what it was meant to be. It was meant to be much lower than that. Animal DeVille's getting there. Getting there. Belle Bryden pops the fans before a tag match. That gets a C. Oh! Probably because of the winner. God damn. Hellcat Hernandez pins Belle Bryden with a running bulldog. Yeah, Belle Bryden was not happy about that. Not happy at all. Which will set up a title match next month. Well, later this month. Casey Valentine cuts his promo and boom! That's good enough. In 24:51, Casey Valentine defends his title against Casey Glenn and makes defense number 3. Pins him in about 25 minutes. Good stuff. And the show gets a B. I'm surprised, actually. It's probably the angle carrying that, because the semi-main was not very good at all. Anyway, good stuff. So, we need to give Belle much hugs. Sorry, Belle. Fuyuko is still a little angry at me, I think. And then, if we used him, I think we did, actually, because he was in that. Oh, Fuyuko's not here tonight. So... Let's start buttering up Fro, just in case I need him a job at any point in the future. And finally, we will do the Midnight Prowler. Soups hugs. Belle Bryden was pleased, happy, and Prowler was pleased. Now, let's hope Belle Bryden doesn't have major morale issues, because she said she was furious, which is the highest pissed she can be. And that's with, like, protecting her majorly. Oh, she's not even on the list. Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah, Casey got a huge raise, by the way. Huge. He was on like $400 an appearance. She's not even on the list. Oh, thank God. Well, she might be after next month, though. That's the thing. She might be after next month, because she's going to lose again. She's down at 84. That's it. She's going to drop even further after this. Oh, no, she's not even down. She's going to drop after she loses later this month, but hopefully. Okie dokie. Another Skype message. Apologies for that. But I'm gonna end this little part of the episode off here. That did get a pop increase, which makes me think we're probably not going to get one later this month. But, oh well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will speak to you guys later for the Night of the Champions. Cutting ahead. And we are back for the Night of the Champions. Slumped back in my chair, chilling out a couple of hours after recording the first part of this episode. I booked I keep saying pay-per-view. I booked this show. The girls are still gone, which makes me disappointed, because Fuyuko, you're supposed to be in this spot tonight. Belle did appear on this list, but I gave her some money and she shut up. Alright. Let's get rolling. Not a show of gold, but should be enough to put on a good show tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Last show of the year. Let's get going. In a B+, Brell Bryden narrates as a number of women dance in the ring to open the show. No pre-show, straight into it. C+, I'm glad I didn't put this as the semi-main event. In a match that had good action and average heat, Casey Glenn and Chance Fortune defeat the Ring Generals in 15:31. Casey Glenn and Chance Fortune make defense number 1 of their World Tag Team Championships. A video airs showing Primus Allen. Jeanette Vaughn defeats Lily Schneider in about 6 minutes. Sam Keith hypes up Casey Valentine. That's a 71 C+, not bad at all. In a D, not bad. Midnight Blaze defeat Ralph Liotta and Cheetah Boy. In a B+, Fro Sure cuts a promo on Mean Gene Catley. Well, Fro, you're a star. I'm glad, because usually people like Mean Gene or Cameron, they get to be really good at the end of their reign, and then I'm like, oh well, we gotta take the title off them now. Fro has got like a year left of his reign, and he's already pumping out shit like that. Bulldozer Brandon Smith defeats Herman Richard. Another vignette with Primus Allen. Amber Plotcheck is defeated by Brooke Tyler, of course, with the Brooke Breaker. Sam Keith hypes up Casey Valentine. Casey Valentine defends the American title against El Mitico Jr. Casey Valentine starts healing it up after the match. Good segment. And after he's finished healing it up a bit, Primus Allen debuts and attacks Casey Valentine for a feud that'll be going into the new year. Ooh, nice. Farah hypes up Animal DeVille, and then the squash match on the biggest stage gets a D+. This was the cooldown, and I'm perfectly happy with this. Alright, the 2 big matches. Hellcat Hernandez enters. Belle Bryden enters. The match gets a B+. In a bout that had great heat and great wrestling action, Hellcat Hernandez defeated Belle Bryden in 9 minutes and 36 seconds by pinfall with a running bulldog. Hellcat Hernandez wins the MAW Women's Heavyweight Championship. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Mean Gene Catley enters. Fro Sure enters. Yes. Bow down. My player character, the Mean Machine, pulls off an A. Nice work, Mean Machine. Alright, in a bout that had great heat and great wrestling action, Fro Sure defeats Mean Gene Catley in a cage match in 20 minutes by pinfall with a sure thing. Fro Sure makes defense number 1 of his MAW World Heavyweight title. That's the end of the show, but we have 2 pre-show segments. Fro, I gave him 10 minutes. He's talking about how all year Sam Keith has been stacking the odds against him. He not just defended his American title, but then he won the world title. And that's the end of his year, and he's very happy with that 10-minute promo and celebration. And then to send the crowd home happy... Holy shit. Oh, it's because Belle's popularity has been reduced significantly, which is why this has dropped so much. Uh-oh. I hope your gains made up for it, Hellcat. I really do. A B+ show. An A match. That's a 92 out of 100. I'm so happy with that. So much gains. I think we're about to hit 3 years into the series. And I'm very happy with the progress. The progress was very slow at certain points, but 2015 has been a hell of a year. I said it was going to be a big year at the start, but I'm very surprised on how big of a year it's actually been. Well, I think Fro deserves a hug. Everybody else? Yeah. So happy with that match. Absolutely. Especially because it is the match where it all begins again was big, but that was the culminating part of that feud as well. Oh, God. It was your debut! You haven't even wrestled yet! Bastard. Belle Bryden has morale issues. Okay. That's not too bad. Now, how far has the mighty fallen? Not far at all. Not far at all. No, I don't even care. I know that's a whole, 9 points of drop, but she is still super over. No way. Do not complain. Now, how is Hellcat doing? Here's the big question. Yes! Justice. She got 17 points this month. Nice. Hellcat Hernandez is our new MAW Women's title champion. She has 28 tattoos, by the way. She is Rosa Hernandez. Although I think Hellcat Hernandez sounds quite nice. She's a luchadora. So, wait, does she work for Ollie? I would not be surprised if she does. No, she only works for us. That's good to see. She's super over here. Surprised, actually. I think it was time to take the title off of a freaking 38-year-old, 39-year-old, who is great, but, like, it's time, you know? It's time to give it to someone who will actually job on occasion. And the world title is now a 100 prestige. And the champion, B81 overness. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The American title, I might even bump it up to a main event title. I've considered it. I've done it in other mall saves. I'm thinking about it. He's getting slowly over. Our tag team, how's Casey doing? He is in perfect position for pushing either this year or next year. What about Chance? You're pretty good too. You're probably in a good position to push too. Got 2 tournaments to book this year. God damn. This year has been amazing. Fro sure has had the brunt of it, obviously. Like, let's see how much Fro has gone. Because he was pretty good at the start of the year. Yeah, look at that. Like, we'll skip forward until January. I know there's going to be a lot of awards going out, so that'll be probably something to... But I'm not going to talk about them until the year in review episode. But, yeah, slump back in this chair of mine. Not going to readjust myself so I can talk a little bit more pronounced. But 2015 has been a hell of a year. I can't wait to review it next episode. Going to really go through it and talk about our plans for 2016, which involve hopefully getting a TV show on the air before January of 2017. That would be awesome. It would secure our position. Yeah, it's great. It's great stuff. So happy with For Sure as well, because it's been 3 years. Like, I think it's only been 2 since he joined the company, and he's gone from someone who was really disappointing on his debut. We didn't know what to do with, couldn't even call a match, like, and we needed him to be our secondary champion. At the time, he was kind of perfect for it, and then now we're here, and he is by far the best, the most over, the most talented, and the most honor roll guy in the entire company by a good margin in For Sure. And I'm very happy with what we've been able to do with him, because, like, he is on fire. He got a B+ promo in the middle of that show. Of course you did, you smug bastard. We obviously won that, because it was probably our best month. Non-exclusive, yeah, non-exclusive, cool. Delete all of that. We made a good profit in December. Very good indeed. Very happy with that. Good stuff. Nothing wrong with that at all. Now let's take a look. I wanted to show Fro Sure's development over the last year. He's gone from a 46D to an 81B. Like, that's a huge development for Fro, and I'm very, very, very pleased. However, have your skills improved too? Like, I wonder. Yeah, he's gone 1 point in brawling, which is okay, because he's a good brawler. Like, that's good enough. He's never going to wrestle a chain match, a technical match by any means, but he could fit in well at Warrior Engine, actually. I wonder if they've signed him. He's still working for New York. I mean, he's not that over in New York, though, is he? He's over, but he's not as over as he is here. We could sign him to an exclusive deal, but that would be dickish. But I might do it anyway. I wonder what if we extended his contract. He'd probably want a lot more money, though. We'll think about it when his contract comes due. Which isn't a long time from now. We'll think about that. I wanted to have a look at his other skills, actually. Psychology, look at that. Psychology is one of those... A lot of people say psychology is hard to get up. Like, I think it's easy. Like, if somebody works a match with somebody who has better psychology than him, he's gonna gain. Like, I just feel like they're always gaining psychology. That's great improvement on his basics as well. He's a really good wrestler now. Like, he can't put a technical match together, by no means, but as a brawler, you know, a very solid psychological brawler, you know, he actually is pretty good. Which is surprising, because he's good at the start of the game, but he's nowhere near as good as he is now. He's actually gotten less athletic. He's gotten a little weaker. His stamina's gotten down. That's not good to see. It's good enough, but it's not great. Power's gone down. You gotta be working out, bro. Gotta be working those muscles of yours. He actually got worse on the mic. His charisma stayed pretty solid. Acting, yep, that's pretty good. Stayed solid. It gone up a little bit. And then his star... He's just great. For sure, is amazing. That star quality is probably what's carrying to all this success, honestly. How's Mean Gene doing after all of that? After all of that bouncing around the mid-card kind of thing? He's doing fine. He's great. He's going to job his way down the card, make no mistake. But, yeah, he's doing fine. You ever think of retiring, Mean Gene? Nah, I didn't think so. She's 40 now. Shut up, Bell. I don't give a shit if you're angry at me. I don't care. I should have actually just left. I shouldn't have put that dance segment at the end, because it would have done better otherwise. Alright, let's end all these storylines and then see what that does to the momentum of everyone. Ah, Steve Flash. It was such a bad storyline. You've been champion for a full year of a division that nobody gives a shit about. Yep. Alright. We have no storylines running, but that's okay. How is the momentum looking in this company? So, Hellcat, Bell, and Fro were all at 100. We've got Brooke and Fuyuku who are pretty much at 100. Which is a bit worrying now, because we need to start building some face challenges for that title. Because now we've got a heel champion. Although she could very well turn face. Then, at very good momentum is DeVille and his manager and Casey. And then below that, I mean, I don't really mind. Like, these guys are building, all of them. The guys who are in the toilet are probably these. Flash, Mitiko, and then Ralph. That's okay. That's alright. I'm thinking of letting Mitiko go. He's been a long-standing favourite here at Putty & Co. Industries, but he is great. He's really good. Like, he's come such a long way as well. But I'm not seeing much in him. Maybe we need to give him that good old college push. Eh? Why don't we just do it? Why don't we just all road ahead? Let's just get El Mitico to the top. That might not be the worst idea in the world. Because he's great. He is. He's really good. So, maybe. How are we doing? We did improve by 2, which is exactly what we want to see. Only 5 more points before we get that spillover. That is vital. Could happen by the end of March. Should happen by the end of March. Top matches. Actually, we should probably review this in the next episode. But, to end this off, the Keith Succession, is there anything else I would like to talk about? I mean, a good profit. Anybody I need to look at? Do you want to see the ring generals pop? Because they're pretty important. 47. He's actually gone up this year. What about Marv? Yep. Perfect. Good stuff. I didn't even book them. Like, I love it when people stay over. I'm looking for reset. I'm looking for women's division, please. Okay. 39 for Amber. 75 for Belle. Brooke gets a 66. You need a face turn. Yeah, probably gonna turn Brooke face at some point. She's good enough for it. I like Brooke as a face. I think she's perfect for it. And she can do it with her current gimmick too, which would be great. 54 for Fuyuko. You're kind of falling behind, girl. The best worker on the roster by a mile, but you're kind of falling behind. Onishi, 35. Well, she's quite low down on the roster. Hellcat, 73, which is great. Jeanette gets a 45, which is good. Very good, actually. 44, 43 for her. Now, how Thea? Yeah, that's the bottom of the barrel here, Thea Davis. One sec, I should check this. Hellcat Hernandez, what did you start at this year? You started at 17. We've given you 60 pop this year. Holy shit. Ridiculousness. Okay, so, I will end off the year with showing you the titles. Casey Valentine, Steve Flash, in a useless title. It will become relevant soon, though. Hellcat Hernandez, Fro Shore, Casey Glenn and Chance Fortune, aka the Anti-Ring General Alliance. Fro Shore won the Ripcord Invitational Challenge, and Casey Glenn and Chance Fortune won the Sam Keith Classic. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I've really enjoyed this year. I've really enjoyed this series. Cheers to more in the future. I'm really enjoying this. Charge on to a TV show. Charge on to Cult. Charge on to National. Let's get this thing rolling. I'll see you guys in 2016. In game, obviously, not in real life. I'll see you guys tomorrow in real life. But you know what I mean. I'm bad at outros, okay?